Have you ever heard of the man who lived with a corpse? In the 1930s, Carl Tanzler, a radiology technician in Key West, Florida, became infatuated with a tuberculosis patient by the name of Elena Hoyos. And despite his efforts of trying to save her, she would pass away in 1931 at the age of 21. Unable to let go, Tanzler secretly removed her body from the mausoleum 2 years later, taking it home and attempting to preserve it with wax, silk, and perfumes. He even replaced her decaying skin with plaster and used wire to hold her bones together. But that wasn't all. Tanzler would go on to sleep with her in the same bed for the next 7 years. But his little secret would be exposed in 1940 when Elena's family grew suspicious and confronted him about it. When authorities arrived to talk with Tanzler, they would discover the corpse in his bed, shockingly well preserved, but grotesquely altered. And though he was arrested, the charges were later dropped due to the statute of limitations. And oddly enough, instead of outrage, many found his actions to be sweet, romantic even. And despite the horror of it all, Tanzler never saw a thing wrong with what he did, believing until his very last breath that Elena was the love of his life. If you have a morbid curiosity, this is the place for you, so make sure to hit that follow button. And I also want to give a huge thank you to the people over on my Patreon.